Good morning. Hello, and good morning, and welcome to the Coffee with Christine show. I'm your host, Christine, and this is the podcast about self love, law of attraction, manifesting for busy women who are ready to find balance and love for their daily dose of love and caffeination. So, welcome this morning, and I'm so glad you're here. Today is October the 7th, and it's 2022. Episode number 10. Today is Frisky Friday. So Fridays are for fun. Fridays we're going into the weekend and we're today's just a day to enjoy ourselves. So today this whole week we've been talking about self-care. And you know, I want to know, what are you planning to do for yourself going into this weekend? So we'll talk about that a little bit. So today I want to share with you guys a few things that I have going on, and I'm really excited. But I do want to send you guys a quick reminder. If you have any wins for the week, make sure that you tell me. You can message me, you can text me, you can whatever. Share your wins for the week. I want to be able to give you a shout out. And I want to be able to really celebrate some of the things that you're going through. Life is hard. Let's celebrate the good stuff. So this week, I've been working really, really hard to tweak the website. And so I have a challenge that I'm getting ready to launch. Now, you guys, as the podcast and YouTube watchers, you guys will have access a little bit beforehand. The challenge is a paid 5-day challenge. Now you get to pick between $3, $5, or $7. And what that does is that helps me build up the podcast. That helps me build up for advertising to promote the 5-day challenge. So I really want to dive in. One of the things that they've done as far as paid challenges is that they realize that people, when it's a paid challenge, people are more likely to actually do the thing because there's something in it. They call it skin in the game. They've put skin in the game to participate in the challenge, and therefore they're more likely to follow through and get better results. And so this is a whole huge beneficial thing for you guys. So the self-care 5-day challenge, we'll go into that in a few minutes. First, I want to know, what are you sipping? Tell me what you're sipping. I got my next package of Great Vibes coffee. I have my little package up there for display purposes. Great Vibes coffee. This is the Quackers brand. If you guys see my mug, I just want to play one down. Let me know if you like the mug because I can make more of these if you want one. And then today's tarot. So every day I like to try to remember to pull a card that will help guide us for this session. I got so excited about the challenge that I wanted to share that with you guys beforehand. All right, so we'll go ahead and pull you. You want to be seen. All right. So today's card is Temperance. So looking at the card, there's an angel and she's hovering over the river and a mountainside. There's a crown in the background. She's got masculine and feminine energy on her chest with her little halo. She's got water in 2 wine glasses. So she's got wine. Temperance. So when you think of temperance today, when you think of how you're going to interact and do things today, do things with temperance, meaning patience, moderation. So what is Friday? Friday, people have a tendency to go a little too hard into the festivities, right? Try a little bit of patience and see what helps. Take care of yourself so you're not hungover or feeling really rough tomorrow morning. You want to take care of yourself. That's slowing down the drinking. That's self-care. That counts. So today, have patience. Go into everything with a little bit of a lighter mood. Just take your time. There's no rush. Temperance is going to be the card of the day. So let's get back to what you guys found out about the challenge. I'd really love to have you guys in it. So the link is down below if you guys are interested in joining. I would love to have you. 5-day challenge. It's all about self-care, and each day we're going to focus on doing one small thing and adding that to our day. So it's going to be 5 days of you doing something small for yourself and sticking to it. So self-care challenge, 5 days, link is down in the bottom. So this upcoming week is going to be fun. I've got a lot of really cool things planned. So early in the week is kind of just business and, work stuff, building and tweaking and writing copy and stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited. Now I do have a special interview with an Ona Christie, and I'm really looking forward to it. She's got a podcast on YouTube, and she's actually pretty well known. So I'll be sharing all of her information. I'm going to be doing an interview with her and sharing her wisdom with you guys about the power of awakening and intuition. And there's a lot of information that we're going to be going into. So I'm really excited about that. Law of attraction, manifesting stuff. So if you're interested in that, she's going to be on the web. We're going to be doing a recording, and we'll share that with you as soon as possible. Let's see. We're going to the beach. We are going to be spending the weekend. We're going to be spending the weekend down in Ocean City. So we're really looking forward to it. I think that you have to do something that feels good, and having the opportunity to get away is crucial, even if it's for a few hours or for a few days. And spending time at the beach is, you can't, I don't even have words to describe being down at the beach. What is your favorite thing about the beach? I love to go and walk on the beach and listen to the waves. That is just very fulfilling. We like people watching. That's a lot of fun too. If you guys know me, I like stories and storytelling and being able to sit and watch people at the beach and just kind of get a little glimpse into their little window of their entire existence. There's something so deep about it. And, being able to envision maybe what their life is like, or, what they're doing and who they are and what they do. And it's cool. You come up with fun, and then just for a blip of time, they're on your radar, and then they move on. And, it's interesting. We're gonna go too far deep on that if I go. So with going to the beach, with going on vacation, what do you guys do to try to stay on track with your self-care? I'd love to know. I'm curious. What do you find works for you? One of the things that I really enjoy doing is, especially when we spend time down in Ocean City, I love to wake up with the sunrise. There's nothing more magical than watching the sunrise on the beach in the morning and greeting the sun for the day. It's magic. It's absolute magic. So the excitement to do that is enough to keep me on track, getting up and doing my meditations. Do you guys go completely overboard and go off the rails when it comes time to, self-care and taking care of yourself while you're on vacation? Do you go off the rails, or do you stick to it? I'd like to know what kind of people are listening to this, because if you guys have any tips, I would love to share your wisdom too. That's something, I don't have all the answers. I have a lot of answers, and I have some good ones, but I know you guys too. And I would love if you guys have suggestions to stay on track during vacations or getaways or anything like that you share them too. We are in the process of creating and building and conglomerating. we're I am trying to build this podcast. I'm trying to build this business. Vulnerability alert, guys, because this is something that is really near and dear to me. And being able to get here in front of the camera, in front of the microphone, is something that I find encouraging to do. It keeps me accountable, it keeps me consistent, and it allows me to connect with you guys on a way that is easy and comfortable for me, but something that is easy and comfortable for you too. If you guys are listening to this in the car, if you guys are listening to this at home or while you're doing laundry, I want you guys to get the most out of this. So as I'm putting together content, I'm really taking into account what you guys are saying and telling me and experiencing. That's why I want to do the shout outs, because this is important for us to all be able to connect. And I do want to build this community, and I want this to be something that, you really truly get your daily dose of love and caffeination from. I'm doing this because this is on my heart to do. And I took a break from it for a little while, and it was weird because I felt very lost not doing this. And my message to you today is, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Yep, I'm going to tell you that every single day, but make sure you're doing something that is written on your heart and taking care of yourself and really following your passion and your intuition to follow your passion. It's so important because as moms, as partners, as employees, we forget about ourselves. We do. We forget about ourselves completely and entirely. And we have a tendency to throw ourselves into one or multiple areas and spread ourselves too thin to be able to focus on the things that really truly are important to ourselves, including ourselves. And a lot of times we're made to feel like you're being selfish for doing this. More often than not, you're making up in your head that you're being selfish, honestly, because if you tell your partner, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go for a quick walk around the block. If you just finish up cleaning after dinner, or can we go together? Or you know what? I just need a little bit of time to just clear my head. I'm going to go for a quick walk. Your partner is going to support you on that more often than not. And if they don't, that's something that needs to be addressed too. But when you let people know that you're doing something for yourself, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be like, okay, that's cool. Awesome. That's fun. Do you want me to come with, or how can I support you in this? 9 times out of 10, people will support you on doing something little for yourself, or even something big for yourself. That's why we celebrate your big wins, guys, because people want to celebrate. We want to celebrate your success. We want to celebrate your big news, whether you had a baby, or maybe you moved, or you graduated, or your granddaughter graduated. I want to know all the good stuff. We're hearing all this horrible stuff in the news, and I'm done with it. I'm so done with it. And I'm spreading good news. I'm spreading really good news and love and coffee. We're spreading good news, love, and coffee based on law of attraction, self-care, and trying to find balance in a crazy, crazy world. All right. So I do ask for you guys to do me a favor. If you want to join the challenge, that would be absolutely fantastic. I want to have you. The link is down in the bottom. If you enjoy this podcast, I want you to like it, love it, share it, broadcast it all over your news feed. Tell your friends about it. Today was Frisky Friday, and it didn't really go anywhere near as fun as I wanted to. So we are going to lighten things up a little bit, because I want you to tell me your funniest story. Tell me your funniest story. We're going to leave here on a good laugh. So one of my favorite stories of all time with my partner is a couple years ago, we bought a boat. And this boat, it's a really great boat. It's a Boston Whaler. And as a lot of you guys know, I was in the military. And when I was stationed out at the Norfolk Naval Shipyard, I was harbor patrol. So I coxswain qualified. I can operate small craft. And my husband, not so much. So we took the boat out for the first time, our maiden voyage. And he wanted to operate the boat. Wanted to operate the boat. That's fine. That's fine. He put his money into it. Well, you can drive it. That's cool. Well, trying to come back into the dock, we're fighting the current, and we're pulling on up, and he doesn't know how to land a boat. We'll just leave it at it just. So we're trying to get the boat into the dock, and it's pulling away from the dock. I'm on the front end, holding on to between the cleat on the boat and the cleat on the dock, and I'm like spreading. I'm like, honey, do you have it out of reverse? Yes. Are you sure? No. And oh my God, it was a comedy. It was a comedy of errors, and that was after we had taken on water. And oh, by the way, your boat's taking on water. I forgot about that. We're bailing water out of the ticket. You might want to hurry up and get over here. What funny story do you guys have? I would love to share. If you guys even want, you can drop a brief video recording of one of your favorite, funniest stories. Needless to say, I think we're selling the boat. It was so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny, guys. Tell me a funny story. Drop it in the comments. Send me a video. That would be even better. If you guys want to send me a video, trying to think of how to do it. You guys can text me. If you guys have my number, you can text me. Or you can go live on Facebook and tag me in it. That would be fun too. I want to hear a funny story for Frisky Friday. Okay? All right. I love you all so much. I hope you go and have a wonderful day. Go and live with passion. And thanks for joining me for your daily dose of love and caffeination.